Hope everyone finds the link. Cool. Thanks, Matt. Okay, I think we've got YouTube. Let me see. Let's wait for him to come up here. Cool. Very good. Thanks, Matt. Okay, back to 20 more. 20 people. There we go. 28 people. Cool. G'day. G'day there again, YouTube. G'day, YouTube. Just for the new video. Welcome to Starbase. Welcome to Brownsville Airport. We're going to do a little flyover over Starbase, Texas. Looks like we have some perfect weather today. Got a dozen people in Patreon, and looks like we've got about 30 over there in YouTube world. So g'day YouTube world. Oh, we've got 60 now. Cool. That's about where it was before. Alrighty. Just waiting for the airplane to taxi. Looks like we've started the engine up. Kind of looks like it's idling away there. So it might be a minute. Okay, back up to 70 people. Yeah, I hope a few people will find their way back across. We're getting a 5x5 from Paul Harvey. Thank you. Whoop. Whoop. In Australia, we have a thing called whoop whoop. When you're at the back of nowhere, when they're out in the middle of nowhere, we call that whoop whoop. SJ. Oh, we're filling up the people here in Patreon as well. G'day everyone in Patreon. Okay, shouldn't be too much longer. We should start rolling very soon.
Is the flight cancelled?
No, we're live. We're live streaming from the airplane right now. Everything's ready to go.
Awesome.
Just waiting for the engine to warm up and then start taxiing. Probably getting some clearances over the radio. Getting the escort code and a few different things.
And apologize again to everyone on YouTube. We're really not sure what happened, but thanks for sticking with us. And sorry you had to jump over to a new stream, but everything's going to be smooth from here, I think.
Yeah, everyone cross their fingers here. And Fred is our pilot today, so we've got their Starlink. Oh, hang on. There's Mauricio in the actual aeroplane. G'day, Mauricio. The YouTube people have the onboard camera as well. We'll just stay with this camera for now. Hey, Yazata, Brianna, Ches. I'm not going to be able to name everybody in chat, sorry.
Also, so everybody knows, they were having a little bit of battery trouble with the plane, so it might just be a few extra minutes before we take off.
Oh, that was the Starlink buffering then. Chat is holding short. Yeah, we're holding short. Yeah, we're holding short of the taxiway. We haven't started taxiing yet.
Yep,
Not quite holding.
hold it
Sorry.
40 seconds.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. We haven't quite got to the hold short line yet. It's sort of over. Where am I? I've got my screens all different. It's over here somewhere, I think, the holding screen. I think the runway is over there. Bad memory. Shan't be long. Now they're on board and strapped in, just waiting for the engine to do its thing, and here we go, we're rolling. Cool. Let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, look at how many clouds are not in the sky. That's awesome. Okay, up we go, taxiing away. They're back on YouTube. Yeah, I guess that's flight 11. Yeah, what a flight, eh? Just while we're waiting for the plane to take off. Looks like they fixed a lot of the issues that have plagued them with version 2, which plagues might not be the right word, but they've definitely found issues and resolved plenty of issues. So a lot of people ditch on version 2, but I mean they learnt quite a lot from version 2 ships. And the same with Pad A. I think Alex, I think I saw you chatting somewhere in a text chat about how Pad A, although people dish it, it's actually done an amazingly remarkable job considering.
Definitely did.
Like you're mentioning, considering how little amount of water it used compared to. Did you say it's the Apollo or the SLS? It uses like a
So
half.
a third of SLS, and after the first Artemis or whatever it was, it completely shredded its deflector, and they had to replace all of the plating that they were using in their flame trench.
That's right. I forgot that little detail. Yeah, so it stood up remarkably well and did serve the served it, served its purpose extremely well. And sure, every system gets iterated in time, so it's good to see the new launch mount as well. Obviously,
I mean, 10 flights, the deflector never missed a beat.
after flight 1, yeah, once it was
Well,
installed.
yeah, I mean, it was actively being worked on for months prior to the flight after they decided to relocate it from Florida.
Yes. Okay, doing some run-ups here, getting engine temperatures and pressures up to the green. Oh, we got 160 in check. G'day. Happy Saturday. Yeah, well, happy Sunday for me, Joanne, but yeah. Joni, sorry. Here we go. Ready for takeoff. I've given our takeoff clearance. Clear to enter the runway and line up. There's your hold line. And out onto the runway we go. So we're not doing a line up, stop and go. We're just going to go out and then start applying full throttle as soon as the nose is pointing at roughly 130. Here we go. Oh, we are going to stop. Oh, they make a liar of me. Well, technically we didn't stop.
Stephanie, have you flown before?
Yeah, I come from a flying family. I grew up in the back of a glider tow plane. So originally in Ronica Champ, just to get sat in the back seat all weekend. My dad flew the tug plane that tows gliders up, and my brother's a pilot. And we had crop dusters on our farm. Not we didn't have them on our farm, but the crop duster used to visit our farm every year, quite a number of times. I've been endorsed to fly gliders solo myself. I haven't flown for a number of years though, and I fly model airplanes.
That must have been fun to grow up in a family like that.
Yeah, we didn't fly, yeah, most weekends through the summer. Yeah, for sure, yeah. Yes, it was. It was always fun spending time at the airport with Dad, for sure. Okay, I'm going to do a left-hand turn around here and go back over the SpaceX lot as per usual, I guess. I should stop predicting things and then I won't have to eat so much crow. I hope everyone's got their had their air sickness tablets today. Might be a little bit bumpy with those little puffy clouds around. When you're flying a glider, those little puffy clouds, they're a good indicator there's a thermal below them. So a hot column of air rising. We circle around under those puffy clouds and without an engine, we're able to climb. And on a decent day, you can outclimb a light aircraft. In fact, there was days when Dad would kill the engine on the tug and go thermaling in the tug. So on a good strong thermal day, it would have to be a very good day, but yeah, you could gain altitude in the high wing single seater, single engine aircraft. Dad was a bit of a pretty good pilot. KS Starlink's buffering. Just give us a second here, it'll come good. There it goes. Just check we're live. Yep. Okay, that buffering's coming through from Starlink, Matt, so it's nothing for your end to be concerned about. I think it is anyway. Double check that. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. Well, we're getting a bit of buffering today. Just have to bear with us here. I'm not sure what's going on there. It's not quite this bad. Go Starlink. Let's do a quick speed check here. I know I'm on 300 megabits download. Hey, is that a Brownsville spot? It's yeah, spread out. It's quite a large centre, actually, Brownsville. Okay, let's have to bear with us for a minute here. We get the right directions. We should be fine. It seemed that the dish might not be quite in the same position as the last flights. Yeah, I've got 400 down, 45 up, so it's not my internet. Yeah, I'm on Starlink myself. My dish isn't moving around the sky though. Oh, there's the SpaceX lot down there. Okay,
it's for all that crap all you guys were talking about the about the cyber trucks and everything from last stream. Yeah, that's exactly what it's from.
I see.
Blaming us.
Yep. Yep. See, I told you guys, don't talk bad.
It's a beast of a vehicle. How's that?
Yeah. And all of a sudden, the fog clears.
Yeah, the photos are starting to come through.
I might break to a photo. What have we got?
If you own a Tesla, you can talk trash about one.
There you go.
Let me just find the folder. I had that all ready for you. Hang on. Sorry about that. All right, that's looking better. Thanks for your patience there. Oh, that looks. Oh, we saw that. We've seen that before. It's a weird looking thing. That's at the SpaceX lot.
Check out that bird feeder.
I'm not sure what that is. Oh, nice plane on the ground. What we got here? Is that United, is it? I'm not sure what your libraries over there look like. Cool. Okay, you're doing stuff over in your NC. Looks like your flight radar is a bit big now. We can see your Google Drive up there too, Matt, on the right hand side of the screen. No, no, I saw your drive folder. Oh, no, no, I actually saw your Google Drive. I can see it now. Ah, hang on, what's going on? Ah, well, I've got. Oh, that's strange. Okay. Oh, I see. Try it. Let me try over there somewhere. That's not matching. That's not matching what's on my screen. Anyway, let me see if that makes a difference. Well, that's not what my monitor looks like. Anyway, that's fine. So we're looking at the USS JFK. Well, that's weird. Anyhow, on my monitor, it was nicely sitting in the corner. Where am I? Down here. Okay, I'm mainly stay on the GoPro, but from time to time we'll jump over there and have a look in that folder. And YouTube still have flight radar quite big in the top left corner. How we going? Come on, start. Yeah, Starlink's American Airlines. Oh, thank you, Brianna. JFK flight deck half gone. Yeah, they're doing a good job of scrapping that. There's that view we see of the clouds everyone seems to like. People seem to enjoy the meteorological lessons I keep giving you about the inversion layer and the puffy clouds. We're about to go, it's like about, I don't know, it'd be about 20 degrees Celsius underneath that line and probably minus 15 degrees Celsius above that line right there. Down to maybe minus 20, 30 sometimes. It's very cold when you climb. Very, very, very cold. In fact, you've got to worry about ice developing on wings that gets that cold. If the conditions are correct, if there's enough moisture in the air and the humidity's exactly right and the temperature's exactly right, you'll start getting a nice bit of ice form along the wings, which is very, very dangerous. You can get ice in your carburetor as well, which is also obviously a bit dangerous, but ice on the wings is extremely dangerous. So aircraft that fly at those altitudes and conditions have de-icing mechanisms on board, whether it be a heater or a little blow-up bag that breaks the ice. I'm sure you've all seen YouTubes of de-icing. How's chat going? Oh, thanks, Ilmo. I did manage to find it. Thank you. That was a good turnout in the Patreon lounge now. Oh, we're actually in the green room over here, but that's fine. Hello, I see Starbase. Looks like we're over Massey's. Actually, there's Massey's way down there. So we're flying over Massey's now. Let's have a quick look back in that folder of photos. Oh, look at that. Massey's is under a cloud right now. Oh, it's coming out of the cloud right now by the look of it. Which way would that cloud be going? Would it be going towards the coast? They would be, wouldn't they? Well, they're heading south. XY is there. XY is 0. You can see your house. Cool. Must be kind of cool living down that way. Oh, I see. You can put the inlay over the top. But oh, okay. Okay, I see. Nothing shiny new in that image. Oh, looks like you've got the. Oh, it is too. So your inlay's over the top of my screen. I see. Let me just move this over a little tiny bit. That's interesting how it's different on my screen to what your screen is. On the YouTube stream, the flight radar is sort of covering most of the images I'm trying to show here, but that's fine. It's okay. Oh, I see what's going on. I was zoomed in. I'm silly. Silly me. I'm looking at the YouTube stream on my phone. I had it zoomed in a little bit. Can you please turn flight radar off when showing images? We've got a handle on it, Gwen. Thank you. I'm being silly. So this is that storage lot where they're I just got a message here. The storage lot where they're staging Gigabay steel. Well, one of the lots anyway. It's fine. Okay, cool. Who wants me over here? Green room chat. Oh, I can too. That's a good idea. Thank you. Who's that, Lewis? Thank you, Lewis. Let's just do that. That's a good idea. No, I didn't think of that myself. Look at that. Very clever. Thank you very much. Okay, look at that. That's a nice view down at Massey's as we're flying around, checking it out. There's still no pumps. Takes a village sometimes to remember everything to get these productions right. 200 in YouTube chat. That's awesome. A pretty good turnout here in the green room. Good to see you all. Almost out of rebar. Yeah, well, they've almost finished with the rebar Gigabay, I guess. So it's only that little bit of. Although they're using mesh on the flooring, I guess. Is that right, BJ? They're using mesh on the upper floor level of the Gigabay?
Yeah, there's some rebar that's like going between the cold seams, but yeah, the slabs are mostly wire mesh.
Yeah, they have a bit of a footer around the perimeters. It's actual rebar.
You'd be surprised how it doesn't have to take a real steep turn to make it look like this. It's not like they're banked right over at 90 degrees. It might even be like. You sure this Cessna would have a limit on banking of probably 60 degrees, I would say. Mesh, yeah, Rio mesh. Rebar mesh.
The wire.
It's like
Yeah, it's
It's
welded
straight.
wire. It's wire. It's not rebar.
it's called all Rio mesh. Yeah, but I get the difference for sure.
Pretty much all
I've
rebar
got-
here is deformed.
Yeah, I guess rebar and then there's just Rio mesh. Understand? Yeah, I've built rebar cages for swimming pools and so on. It's good fun. There's a bit of 12 mil. We have R12 and R25 mostly here, which I think you've got half inch and inch, 25 mil inch.
23, 25, whatever it takes.
But yeah, that is it is. You're right. There are quite quite steep turns for sure. We were looking back towards the build site way over there. The launch site. So one of the sites we looked at, it's is it that one? Is it? With
No,
the
that's the
Gigabay.
school. That's
No.
the school. That's the school. The storage, the laydown lot that we were just looking at is off the screen bottom. It's farther from Starbase than Massey's.
Yeah, thanks.
And then the other one's on the edge of Brownsville.
Of course, yep, the new lot, yep.
Yeah, the storage lot where like all of the LR11K boom is stored is that direction towards production.
There it is, right there. You can see it in the just under the wing.
over there. Yep. Gotcha.
And it's back.
Cool.
Yeah, concrete truck just showed up at the build site, so I'm curious what they're pouring this morning today.
There is also a concrete bumper now, so something other than workstation that they did earlier today morning.
Whoa, shiny things, lots of shiny things. Cool. Cool bananas.
We were wrong about the deck, yet right.
Oh, yeah, looks like, yeah, okay. Oh, they're the actual panels. Look at them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Oh, no, that's a crow. That's a crow for me, that one.
Crow's a good part of a balanced diet.
Yeah, luckily. Cool.
And they're right on those embeds in the columns like we thought.
Yeah.
Oh, on the side, yep, on the side, just in there, yep. So there's some, yeah, sort of steel embedded into the side of these columns here, BJ was noting there, and they're actually being welded. I guess they're welded to them, aren't they?
Yeah. The other side where there didn't appear to be rebar, embed, technically weld plates, but
Now you're getting pedantic.
me? Pedantic? What are you talking about?
So take a good look in there. You're not going to be able to see in there very soon. Very much. Hey, there's another trench. Look, they are
Yeah,
going to bring the
for-
methane through here, see?
Oh,
That's the Fire
the,
X.
thank you, BJ.
There's a green pipe right there.
I was kidding. Oh, is that the green pipe at Sanchez we thought might go to launch site? Maybe.
Part of it. Not to
Part of it.
mention, there's also a vacuum jacketed green pipe at Sanchez that's for the SU.
Hey, oh, look at that beautiful view. Awesome.
Looks like they are also starting to work on this static fire stand now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could see inside the ring that they're working on it again finally.
And last week, BJ pointed out that they had a new ring that they're going to start welding on the top of it.
Is that the one near ship 20?
No, there's a curved pieces on the ground. You can still see one of them.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yep, sorry, yeah. Matt, what's the altitude stay on the flight radar tracking? What's the altitude currently? So that's about the height at the bottom of the clouds. So it should be climbing up to 6,000 feet currently. Boy, that's a big plant. That's the liquefaction plant there on the canal. And I'm pretty sure it's 84, the highway over there. Beautiful wetlands. Beautiful place for nature. It's so big. Look, it goes way. You can't even see the other end of the wetlands over there.
The second roof over at the LNG plant is up now too. I don't know when that got raised, but it's the first time I've noticed.
Oh, and the big tank. Yep. There it is. Yep, the second roof is up. So I did a bit of research on these, and they use like not much air pressure underneath them and lift them with air pressure, not with a crane. They just literally push them up with air pressure, which is pretty crazy to think about.
Yeah, and it only takes like 2 or 3 psi to do it.
Oh, there's heaps of little tanks going up now around the place. Are they getting there with the second train?
Really wanted to hear Matt. You could figure out the weight of the lid and what's how much pressures they're using.
Yeah. It's a pretty simple equation, that one, I think, isn't it? Pound per square inch, basically.
Pretty much assume it's a circle.
Size of those hippos, my goodness.
They've actually got a good chunk of the third train already built.
Not all of those are heat exchangers. Some of those are distillation columns.
Heat exchanger, yeah, sorry.
And distillation columns. One wants to be truly pedantic and accurate. Or fractional columns.
Oh, is that the third train way over there, the far left, BJ?
Yeah. And then the fourth and fifth trains are to the left of it, but they're using them as staging lots as they continue construction.
Yeah. Okay, about to peek over the top of the clouds here. It's good when there's clouds around. When you're in the air, you don't have much sense of your forward velocity.
Yeah, we just passed 4,500 feet, so we're getting up there.
When you go past clouds, it really gives you a visual idea of your velocity, because you're going quite quick. 100 knots is sort of cruisy speed for this plane. 100 knots, that's like 120 mile an hour, which is what, about 240, 250 kilometers an hour, just off the top of my head there.
Gigabay is going to give some people some OCD. The vapor barrier on the last pour is yellow instead of blue.
I forgot to ask, they poured the transfer aisle. Did it have the same weird cutouts at the top, BJ?
Which one's the keys at the doorways?
Exactly.
I don't recall. It was weird because they poured the last two between this flyover and the last flyover. We'll have to see today probably.
Okay. Speaking of OCD.
But yeah, there's a pumper there. The concrete trucks are going to a pumper doing the last main wall pour, so all that'll be left are all the workstation fills.
Wow, they're flying ahead. It's amazing. Any more posts up you can see yet?
Nope, they haven't
Oh, there's
delivered
that one
any yet.
there's that one in the corner. I think I can see between the two megabays there.
Yeah, it seems like they're waiting just to use the tower cranes on it, and they need the space, which they don't really have.
It's yellow. Tear it all down and start from new. No bar. 10 DR.
Ooh, in that photo that we just had up, the looks like the BT3 moved over there.
The concrete has dust on it. Tear it all up. Replace it.
Just there near where the crushers were before.
Oh.
Oh, that's the one from the front of Sancho. That's getting ready to pick up B18. I mean, it's nowhere near ready yet, but whatever. Does that mean that front corner of the Sanchez is not going to have a booster stand in anymore?
I have a feeling BT2 is going to go over there to get converted.
Absolutely.
It only sat there with the stand for what, 2.5 years?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna miss it. It's gonna look weird.
There'll be another one to replace it soon enough.
Thanks, Lawrence.
Yeah, I
Congest
understand.
X. Sorry, in chat someone said Congest X. I think that was a comment for BJ when you're saying they're running out of room there for steel or whatever at the gigabase. Someone said Congest X. That's funny. B18 should first go on the new cryo stand. Yeah, I think that's correct there, air quotes, to be honest, actually. Thank you for the correction. So we're not going to see B12 and B20 stacked? Oh. B12 and S20, sorry. Oh, that's cool. They got this. That's cool that the stand is ready. That's awesome. So in the interim here, we just your Starlink payments at work. Yeah, for sure, absolutely. I'm happy to pay for Starlink. Works good for me in a rural area. It's my only real option. The Australian broadband has just done a massive big upgrade, so everyone around Australia's got faster internet right now. But in rural areas, it's still fixed wireless connections, which is still very, very limited with speed. So still for rural areas in Australia, which is most of Australia, Starlink is a very good option. I'm currently got 400 megabits download and 45 megabits upload, which is quick compared to with my fixed wireless. I was getting somewhere in 5 to 10 megabit download and like 1 to 2 upload, which was a bit slow. How long will the tower cranes be in place? Well, they'll be in place till they ready to put the roof on, I guess.
I think I said 9 months, or was it 11 months since FAA docs?
Yeah, it said I think they were scheduled to be here till August. I think it was 10 months that the FAA docs were accurate or set for.
Substantially less than the Capes, if I remember right.
Yeah, because the Cape is supposed to be till August as well.
Just past 5,600 feet in altitude. We are getting close.
Should be turning towards Starbase. What's that? So there you go. Nick Richards says your answer about your tower cranes. What? There's rural areas in Australia? Yeah, just a bit. Australia's a bit like America in size. We just have quite a few, 1/10 the amount of people. But also, we have a massive big desert in the middle of Australia where you guys, I know you got some sort of desert areas in the middle of the US, but I think you've got a lot more farmland in America than we do. Yeah, I'm sitting about 50, about 50k, I don't know, about 30 mile from my nearest shopping centre. And the canal. So we should be able to see the launch site. Oh, we can see the launch site right there. Any guesses when Pad 1 building approval will be granted? Anyone from Brazil? Anyone?
18 months. Or 12 to 18, though some of the documents are questioning their ability for the land swaps.
That doesn't stop them from tearing the OLMA down, does it? OLM1 down though, does it?
No.
Nope. What's stopping them right now is they need a big crane to do it, and well, that big crane is currently being reconfigured. Spoilers.
Stephen Lewis, since they can build version 3s in the Mega Bay, when will we see Booster in the Mega Bays? When will we see Booster 18 Ship 39 ready? Well, I'm predicting that we might see a Booster Static Fire before the end of the year, and probably not a ship. So it looks like a flight should be around, I don't know, January, February, March, April, May-ish is sort of the guesses I'm getting through all the chats.
Yeah, I'd hope
I
for a
mean,
static fire still in the later December, but I think that's going to be pushing it. Personal opinion.
I think we'll get a booster static fire before the end of the year. Who knows? Yep.
since I'm working on my cookbook, I'll say we'll get both by the end of the year.
The infamous Crow cookbook. Mm-hmm.
I think we'll get a WDR before the end of the year, though. I do think that.
It's Cornish game hen in the cookbook.
You think You think there'd be a WDR, but not sure on a static fire? Ship static fire is going to happen before a wet dress rehearsal.
Maybe.
Speaking of cooking, look at Mauricio, 6,100 feet, right above Starbase right now.
Wow, this building's going up so quick. It's going to be like done soon. It's such a big building. It's quite a big building too, really.
Well, they're pouring the roof on part of it.
Yeah.
Do we know how many cars this will service as opposed to the other garage?
A
I'm
lot
not sure
more.
that's.
More.
Not sure. Not sure if that's in the paperwork or not.
I mean, we could probably figure it out from the square footage from the photos.
Yeah, I mean, so far it looks at least a third larger than the parking garage next to Sanchez.
Wow, what a good view! Look at the sun, the light over the launch site right now. It's perfect. Good stuff. We're gonna get some good images.
I should have said 50% larger.
Oh, look at that shielding. Wow. And now look at all those cryopipes. Wow. Hey, I thought the scaffolding was gone. It's mostly gone. I thought they put a piece on down here. Okay, they must have pulled it up again.
No, there's nothing. There's never been anything there.
They have
Okay.
it stacked up.
And there's that piece connected to the crane to cover up that last little piece there up top.
Please no.
That was funny watching that last night.
It's still
this
funny
piece.
today. And
Where's that
Steph,
going?
the top over the deluge manifold or the
Oh, no.
pancake manifold. Hey, Steph, you're gonna be happy. They're covering up the last of the propellant trench in this photo.
Oh, down here. Yeah, cool. That looks better.
Having a
Oh,
whole
wow, that
party.
area looks so much cleaner now. All the way back. Yeah.
I was going to say what a laugh it was trying to watch him lift that cladding piece last night.
I think we're gonna get a replay today.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hooked up again.
I mean, 1220 snuck over last night to flip over a piece and gaff bucket and
scampered back without anybody knowing.
Yep.
Now, did someone say there was a fence up around Pad A?
Wow.
Yep.
Are those paint marks along for the retention pond, or are they putting more bollards in?
They put up some yellow barrier, I know that.
Oh, is that the safety fencing, maybe?
What's that? You see a chalk outline.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that like a forensics chalk outline for the OLM?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Now it's now it's in the shade. Dang it.
What's wrong, Steph?
Oh, the launch site's in the shade now. Oh, that building's still there. Get rid of it.
You're such a hater.
They've fully covered the trench up now. I think there wasn't a couple of bits here and there that were still uncovered here and there.
Yep, they've been filling it all in.
A little bit there still to go. We're going to see a cover on this fluids bunker pit.
I hope not.
Probably sometime eventually.
The entrance is closed off, apparently. Okay, thanks, Yazada. That must be somewhere over there, maybe. Oh, there is it. There is it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet. Yeah. Now, did I see them pull out a strainer basket? Was that out of the old tank farm? Out of the old methane farm, I think, yeah?
They've been pulling out a lot of stuff over there.
Good.
They were having a party with vaporizers the other day.
Oh, down here, so they're down there, those old ones.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, so he did say to use mostly the
You could cover the wing with it.
I've got
Yeah, like-
radar up in that corner.
Oh, okay. How to say
many
I had to
matters?
look at the YouTube stream without.
I hope the launch site receives more light.
Yeah, build site's got more light. That's good. Oh, there's Rio West down over there. Hey, Vix has made the chat. G'day, Vix. The Countess has made it. RIP obsolete launch mount. Yep, that's what OLM stands for. OLM1, obsolete launch mount 1. They built the OLM1 so strong it'll be hard to demolish, as Yazada. Yeah.
I do feel bad for them trying to get up those big pillars of concrete that they poured.
Which ones?
For the legs, the ones that go down, who knows how far.
They're just gonna chip those probably and reuse most of them.
I think the comment was about the legs, not the piles.
Ah.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to watch, though.
Yeah, I think they'll just torch like a 4-foot ring around at the base probably, and then just take a jackhammer to the concrete inside and let it tip over. Would be my guess.
You could drill it too.
Timber.
Ooh, they do have some of the center ones poured.
Oh yeah. So is that one over there not poured?
It's fresh.
Or is this?
Or fresh.
Thought all those four were. Oh, never mind. That'd be good show and tell today. Awesome.
I did not think they'd be this far done.
It's been like a continuous line of pumpers and trucks.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of the concrete stuff, but yeah, I did not expect to see those ones done. But it looks like they were done probably in the last 24 hours, though.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were doing it tonight.
Break? What's a break?
With all the crane shenanigans.
Yeah.
I love that there's still only just a single gigabit column standing there.
Yeah. At least it's got is that bracing now on it?
You shouldn't need it, I hope.
No, there's no bracing on it. You're
Oh,
saying
there's a little.
of Megabit 1.
Oh, I am too, of course. Yep. So they got tower crane. What are we calling these? Have you got a number for these tower cranes, BJ?
If you use the FAA documents, 1 has the tower, 4 is the partially done, and 2 and 3 are by the garage. But in the chats, most of us have been calling it 1 and 2 based on the order of build.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so the first crane to be built, then that'll do. Has its self-climbing mechanism added and its turntable and its cabin, yeah?
And they just installed the winch or winches.
Sweet.
Yeah, the winch pack and the engine went up earlier. They've been working on the top level decks and catwalks most recently.
So the derrick should be going up soon.
Yeah, I'm curious that one of the fuel tanks just arrived. I'm not sure if the fuel tank stays at the base or if it gets lifted up top, but that'll probably. I think the counterweights will go on before the mast as well.
Just seems like a pumping diesel up there when they could have generators down below would be easier, but do I know?
Yeah, electric over diesel. Yeah, they think that'd be an easy way to go about it.
Well, the diesel engine has a hydraulic unit on it for the winches. So, I mean, probably better to have it up there than to be running the hydraulic hoses all the way up.
I mean, they could use electrics like new Libras do, but I hear you.
Well, you got to remember this model hasn't been built since the 80s. It's not overly new.
Oh, wow. Did not know that.
Yeah. However, the manual does say they do have electric options for it. But yeah, the TG series was all built in the 70s and 80s.
So well before Linkbelt bought that company.
Yeah, FMC was the company that built them. Linkbelt, I think, purchased FMC at some point. I think way back then as well.
Kai is saying fuel tank for crane 1 is up. Tank for second 1 showed up. The manual. Bring out the manual, says Brianna. That's right. BJ will find the manual for anything, which is cool. Oh, we're getting heaps of good photos here. What one is the loneliest number? OLM 1?
I'm done.
OLM done. OLM 1 done. SQD arm 1 done. Sticks 1 done. Hopefully we're going to see them chopped or removed or something soon.
I'm going to start the petition for reusing the SQD hand.
I don't think they've poured that concrete, have they, in there yet?
Looks like they poured something.
Yeah, that's what I'm sort of wondering.
Yeah, they poured that the other night, Thursday night.
It's a better shot.
They're going to cover it in Fondak.
Yeah, they did not. They didn't pour it all. They only poured over the top of where the kind of on the northern side of it. It's not 100% poured.
Oh, I see they poured here, yeah. Oh no, hang on. What have we done? Hang on.
They poured most
Yeah,
of the support structure, and then they're just going to put a finish coat. It looks like.
Yeah. The rest of it, is mostly it's like they left the last 6 to 12 inches to do later.
Fondak.
Chop the chops, yeah.
Can't
Yeah,
help
yeah.
myself.
Darth, you got some crow on that embed.
Which one?
The three-sided rectangular one.
Yeah. It's going over the cover of the pipes, is it, do you think, BJ?
Yeah, it's where it is. I'm looking at an angled shot.
Yeah, I saw that in the script. I thought, of course it goes there. That was silly to think it went anywhere else, to be honest.
Well, that's what I said yesterday. It was one of two options.
Mom, we need the sports glue shot. Miss every shot you don't take.
It looks heaps better with all the trench covered over. That makes a huge difference. Looks much tidier. Thank you very much, SpaceX. Much more better. Oh, we got any bays open this week? Oh, a little bit. We might get a bit of a peek in there. Little peeky boo. Hey, we've got a Sharpie in the chat. Okay, Sharpie. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we're lucky that we live in countries where we're free to do things like what we're doing today. That's awesome. Yep. Oh, nice big overall shot.
I do believe Megabyte 2 is open, so maybe we can look into that front right corner for the new work stand.
Cool. Front right. Yeah, we've got a photo of the new stand on the turntable in the front right of Megabay 1. Megabay 2 maybe even. Yes, I think you might have been saying.
Yeah, in Mega Man 2, if it's open, we can probably see those clamps on the center work stand.
Megabay 2, yeah. The it is too. It's fully open. Yep. Yeah, we saw some clamps. Yeah, get lifted into Megabay 2. Yep. I think is Kiwi with us here today? No, I think Kiwi's even got some drawings of them already. Chrome Kiwi. Kiwi's probably doing what normal New Zealanders and Australians do at this time of day is sleep.
Home from the pub.
walk home from the pub at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that's it.
What time is it for you, Stefan?
Right now it is 3:15 in the morning of the 19th of October.
That's dedication.
It's all in good fun. That's good now. I'm on daylight savings. Live stream lunchtime in America is about 4 a.m. for me, and when you guys go up daylight savings soon, midday's 5 a.m. for me. So that's not bad. It's okay. I do enjoy what I get to do a lot, so it's no real skin off my nose. I mean, come on, I'm sitting over here 14,000 miles away, live at 6,000 feet, flying over America. It's pretty awesome if you think about it.
That is pretty awesome.
Wasn't only that many years ago this would be impossible, so pretty fortunate to live in the time we live in, to be honest, right now. Like the images on my screen, on my computer screens here right now, is just amazing. Absolutely amazing to be able to watch this from all the way over here, live like this, and talk like this across nations. It's right around the globe. It's just incredible. Just amazing.
And
The whole thing's fun.
in 946, you can see the middle stand, the back right stand, and the front left or front right stand.
Are you this? Are you talking stream?
Image numbers, yeah.
I thought you said 9 something.
946.
Oh yeah. Sweet, thanks. I will get a good look in there. That's really cool. I can't wait to see these in high res and up close. That's going to be awesome. What a great photo. That's a really good photo. Really well timed. Look, just cleared Mega Bay 1's roof because you got to remember they're flying forward quite quickly. So that's pretty good capture right there. What's that crane? Is that not? Oh, that's the crawl. That's a crawler's crane, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Grove GHC something. I don't know. I haven't seen a number for its capacity.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you,
thought it's
Woodworker Dawn, $25 super chat saying, great job, RGV team. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
Oh, thanks, James Wilson. Appreciate those comments. And yeah, Woodworker, good on you, Don. Awesome. So all of us here commentating, we've got a nice compliment in chat about our commentary, so it's nice to hear.
Ah.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
We have an answer. We have an answer to that unknown stand from last week.
Is it at Sanchez? Oh,
Yeah, it's
good
still
stuff.
being built, and now that it's built a little bit more, it resembles something that didn't survive recently.
a work platform.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the static fire stand replacement lift platform.
Yeah.
Wow. They're really ripping apart the methane tank farm already.
Is that near ship 20 still, BJ?
No, it's over in the build area by the SQD arm.
Yeah, the triangle pieces that were being put together last week.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I thought you meant the thing near ship 20. Sorry.
The battering ram?
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
I did wonder whether they could repair the existing one or if they had to replace it, and I guess that's the answer.
Oh, the transport stand's gone.
And BT2 arms are getting prepared right next to it.
Oh, there too. Cool.
I know we don't want to get too much into show and tell right now, but
yeah.
The SQD arm is looking quite nice.
Indeed.
Must be getting pretty close now to that thing being ready to put on the tower, surely.
With the LR11K being reassembled real close.
Let's cleared all these. Is that fencing? Yeah. So they cleared a few spots again. Other side of that street. It looks like a ton of work's been going on. Is that frame disappeared too? Maybe that frame's been put on as well now. Oh, that's all. That's
covering the cryo pipes.
It's a heap of area they've cleared up, man. Give me a bigger shot. Looks like when I way back home, quickly go back to flying. We're supposed to be here for flying, don't forget. This is the flyover video, not the show and tell video. No, look, I'm only kidding. I welcome everyone's comments. Thank you, BJ, and everyone else. That's awesome. Thanks.
I will wait a few hours.
Well, we can reveal a few spoilers. We the show and tell has the much higher resolution images. We can go and we can spend more time talking about each photo a lot more, as opposed to here we can only quickly have a quick glance here and there while we're doing this. So yeah, a few spoilers are okay. Gives people a reason to come and watch our show and tell. So I see who was that gifting membership? JS Webb, thank you very much for one gifted membership, and Spacey Plum picked it up. There you go. So Spacey Plum, you can thank JS Webb for that. A 10-year, we've been doing this for 10 years. I bet everyone would love to buy a 10-year commemorative RGB patch. I think his first photos were 2018, weren't they? When first Cybertruck launched? Yeah, would Cybertruck make a good dummy weight? I don't think so. Although they did launch, a Roadster on Falcon Heavy, didn't they?
They've already done 16 Starlink simulators, so there you go.
Regulate your mic's volume, please. Yeah, sometimes I'm right next to the microphone, and sometimes I'm way back over here. I apologise for that. I'm moving around a little bit. There's the concrete batch plant. Well, the first photos regarding Starbase, as it didn't really have anything before that. I guess RGB photography was probably a thing before Starbase, before 2018 too, probably. I must ask Michelle when I talk to him next. There's the Port Link Road. Now, we always seem to have trouble with Starlink at this phase of the flight, so bear with us here with Starlink. I think it's just the angle on probably the roof of the aircraft might be shading the Starlink a little bit.
I'd like to chime in and say too, for anyone who's on the fence about possibly joining Patreon as a member, The show and tell is really where it's at. That's where you're going to get the most of your value from the show and tell and getting those pictures. Because with the show and tell, you can be a part of it. Just like we're talking, you get to talk too. You get to ask whatever question you want. You go in as much depth as you want. I mean, the amount of stuff that I learn whenever I'm just sitting there listening to the show and tells is crazy compared to even just our regular Starbase weekly. So if you guys are on the fence, just do it. It really is worth it. Give it a try. You won't regret it.
Yeah, as somebody who joined because of the show and tells, I can tell you it's definitely worth becoming a Patreon.
Gathering a bit more steel for the Gigabyte here at the lot at Brownsville. Still plenty of crane parts arriving for the next couple of crane towers. We noticed the other crane over this side's gone. It's at the build site now since last week. It's around, I think everyone knows. I've got some awesome photos this week. In fact, speak of the devil, there it is right there. So it's the crane that's building the cranes for now. Well, oh, we had blue vapor barrier. What?
Now I'm just making fun of the jib excitement this week.
So that's the last of the flooring to be poured, yeah? In that little corner, back corner.
Yeah, I mean, other than the work stand that they're doing
Oh, yeah.
separate as a separate pour, but yeah.
Oh, that's excellent. So they'll be finished concrete soon. So they'll use that batch plant for the highway then, I guess, next, I suppose, will they?
Yeah. Assuming they concrete the road, like the port connector.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Sorry.
I was just going to say we're still expecting that 4-lane widening from at least Sanchez to Brownsville.
Patrick Scott. Yeah, show and tell or not, being a member supports RGB to be able to do this at all. That's very good sentiment, yes. And throughout the years of watching Starbase, it's always been quite the staple of RGB aerial photography for a lot of the updates, and a lot of the knowledge that we have regarding Starbase comes from these flyovers. I mean, there's also the ground cameras that do an excellent job as well, but some of the finer details we've been able to get by looking down on the site has been just incredible. And week after week, since about one of the first weekly flyers was like 2020-ish, I want to say. That's just a stellar performance by the team at RGB, which I'm only sort of recently had an addition to, but been here for a while now, doing this. Good crew to work with. Sorry, Lawrence.
And I was just going to say, and as he was later lifting that top piece of cladding again.
Okay. Member for 19 months. Please keep up the fantastic work you do. Yes. So member for 19 months. Web production. JS Web Music. Member for 19 months. Thank you for your support. Is this with Starlink? Yeah, there's a Starlink dish in the aeroplane. So, that's amazing itself. That's like unheard of. Being able to have satellite internet on a light aircraft like this, doing a live stream like this. This is really groundbreaking kind of technology. That's a 4 a.m. word for you. Groundbreaking. Okay, groundbreaking. I'll just shut up. Looking forward to show and tell tomorrow. should be this afternoon, I think, show and tell. Your time? What time is it now?
Yeah, we should be doing show and tell probably, I'd imagine, in somewhere between 4 and 7 hours from now. And then we will have our normal Starbase Weekly tomorrow.
At 11:30 Central Daylight Time. Yeah. So generally, yeah, it's around sort of 4 or 5 o'clock. I almost stopped. Around 4 or 5 o'clock with show and tell, but the next little while we'll have an answer for that. Okay, we've landed. All right. So once again, a big shout out to everybody over there in Silver 16s. Big shout out over there into YouTube world. Thank you very much for joining us today, and thank you all for your support, early members there, I see.
Everybody say hi to Mauricio as him and Fred pass the camera.
Hey there, everyone. Cool.
Alright, well, thanks everybody for joining in for the flyover stream. And just as a reminder, we will have show and tell later, probably in about 4 or 5 hours roughly. We will let you know in Patreon, and then our normal Starbase weekly live stream will be tomorrow at normal time, 12 Central, 1 Eastern. So we will see you all then. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you all for